I'm with Michel Kreuger, and I'm looking at some very interesting little blocks of polystyrene. Please tell me what this is.
Basically, it's a concept based on recycling polystyrene into floating houses. What we do is that we turn the recycled polystyrene into composite building material. It's called Rexwool.
Right.
And this building, well, it has buoyancy by itself already.
Right.
It insulates like nothing else. So the product itself brings you up to 70% on your energy savings.
Let's just move this way a little bit
Fair
because
enough.
of the noise in the background.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay. Now, there's all kinds of floating houses in the Netherlands, of course, with the water problems that they have. We've covered quite a few of them on Tree Hugger, but this is phenomenal. You're making them out of garbage?
We're making them out of garbage. It's actually, we turn trash into green treasure as we see it ourselves.
Right.
The phenomena of the material itself for Canada would lie. No, you still with me?
Yes, absolutely.
Would lie in the fact that because of the nature of the material, it flexes.
Right.
So up to 70%, in fact, 1/7. That means that during the frost period,
Right.
you would not have to be like with concrete or conservative materials such as steel that would have corrosion or cracking.
So you don't need to put a bubble system around it and all
No,
that other
you
stuff
don't
have
need to
do
do that.
here? You let it just get squeezed by the ice.
and it all flexes back.
That's amazing. And how does it compare in price to other systems? I actually used to, many years ago, design floating houses as when I was practicing as an architect, and we used these sort of upside-down wood truss systems. We basically built upside-down floating roofs as platforms. Wasn't very good.
No. Well, this is actually, like I said, for more than one reason. And in terms of price, we'll be way competitive. What do you call that?
No, that's fine.
It's not my motto, Tom. You have to understand that. But we'll be competitive with any other material in the market.
So how many of these have been built?
In Germany, we've built over 30, 40 by now. So, for instance, there's a big office on the Elbe,
Right.
which is in the center of Hamburg.
Right.
It actually goes up 8 meters with the tide
Right.
every day. We've built a spa wellness facility. In a town called Neuruppin, which is 60 kilometers outside of Berlin.
Right.
This is a spa wellness facility where you have an excellent view over the lake.
Let's move back to the
yeah,
model
sure.
now. Okay, sorry about that. So that's just amazing. Now, in the Netherlands, I was reading about a number of houses that they've been building that they actually sit on the ground, and then when the water comes, the houses can float up. Are you doing any of that kind of stuff with this
Well,
system?
not yet. I tell you what, believe it or not, although the most of the country is below sea level,
Right.
Until recent years, there was not many spaces available to live on the water. So
Right.
what we call a water lot would be very hard to get. Only recently, the last couple of years, local communities, local municipalities have come up with strategic plans to support this sort of project. So right now I'm in 3 projects in the Netherlands. But like I said, it all originates living on the water in the Netherlands from the 70s, 80s, where it was like a hippie thing to do. I was being a native of Amsterdam. I was growing up I grew up at the time. And I tell you what, even the canals had a smell on it.
Right.
You know, that has all changed now. So in those days, people didn't want to live there. It was cheap, it was not very fancy, and it was just another way of finding yourself a space to live. That has all changed now.
Now, there's certainly enough styrofoam and polystyrene clamshells in North America. Have you got a licensee here yet? Are you making them
Not
in
yet.
North America yet?
Not yet. The reason that I'm here is that I contacted my embassy here. And so I'm in the process of getting all permits. But since the embassy had this booth, they invited me to get down here and to just set up contacts and do some networking.
Well, thank you very much. This is terrific.
Okay.